Hey, you guys are watching Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I am your Friday vlogger, Leanna. Third attempt at making this video, so I'm gonna get right into it, because... I think I'm overthinking it. This week's topic is about rewards and self-celebration. How do you reward yourself and celebrate success without turning to food as part of the reward and celebration? What are some examples of non-food rewards and celebrations you give yourself? You know, I will say I do still celebrate with food. But I will say my eating habits have changed. So, you know, healthy things sound good to me. I still like sugar, so I still treat myself to ice cream, cookies, chocolate, you know, all in moderation though. And I don't deprive myself of anything, so that helps. I will pretty much whatever I do treat myself with, I put it into my calories for the day and play with it that way. So things I reward myself with. I reward myself with a half marathon. You know, they're not cheap. So, you know, they take some saving up to run a half marathon, to pay for the hotel for the half marathon, to, you know, all of that. And so I reward myself with things like that. With clothes, you know, I enjoy the fact that, you know, I can still wear a size 2. So, shopping is always a good reward. You know, you kind of have to look at things a little differently now. I used to always think, poor me, I deserve this. And it was usually food. I deserve that, you know, restaurant, whatever. You know, I'm going to go get it. Or, you know, I had a really rough day. I deserve In-N-Out. You know, I deserve Chipotle. I deserve, you know, ice cream or, you know, whatever. And kind of always found an excuse to eat something. And I just have learned to rid myself of those excuses. And if I want it, I want it. And I'm going to pay the consequences for it. And whatever the excuse may be that I think that I need this whatever, it's going to show up on the scale, right? So I have to keep that in mind. And so that's why I input it in my calories for the day. And if it fits, then it fits. And if it doesn't, then I can't have it. You know, am I going to exercise that day? And if I'm going to exercise that day, then sure, maybe I can have my, you know, peanut butter cups. And, you know, if we go out of town somewhere, you know, I usually like to go and get ice cream while I'm out of town. And so that's one of my things. And so I do, you know. We go to the movies, I like to have candy and popcorn. So if I'm not happy where I'm at with my weight, I don't go to the movies because I know I want candy and popcorn. So there's certain things for me that go hand in hand that I avoid if I know it's gonna come with something at, you know, a risk I don't want to take. But like I said, I have a hard time with the idea of reward and self-celebration because I kind of, if I want it, I get it. So I don't necessarily reward myself with anything. if I want something, I save up and I buy it. So I think that's why this is coming to be a challenge for me, this topic. But I think where I can relate is that I used to do a lot of, you know, I used to, you know, oh, poor me. I had a rough day. I deserve this Starbucks whatever, or I deserve a cookie from, you know, the bakery, or I deserve a cupcake, you know, and I don't look at things like that anymore. I don't look at them as, oh, I've had such a rough day. I deserve this. And now I look at things like, yeah, I had a rough day. Get over it, you know? And so I think that's kind of where I have a trouble with this. But like I said, I used to do a lot of pity me, or I had a really hard time with telling myself no, because I'm a grown woman, you know, and I'm going to do what I want to do. And if I want that candy bar, by golly darn, I'm going to eat that damn candy bar, right? Because I want it. And I used to have that mindset, and I don't have that mindset anymore. And I have, you know, kind of changed my thought process, and I guess I no longer have real pity parties for me. Occasionally I will break down and have a pity party. I think everybody does. But I no longer see excuses in the same light that I did pre-op, I will say. Come rain, come shine, come, you know, hell or high water, I'm working out today. You know, I'm got my gear on. I'm ready to go. And so I don't want to work out. It's Friday, 3-day weekend. I do not want to work out, let me tell you. Especially I'm in month 2 of insanity, and these workouts are an hour long, and that's not fun. So, as you can tell, I am procrastinating, right? But I'm going to get it done. There's no excuses. So, I've kind of, I guess, looked at that way with the way I reward myself. I no longer, you know, I no longer do it in a self-sabotaging way. You know, because I used to always think that I deserve this. I can't tell myself no. And you know what? I can tell myself no now, you know? And I can tell myself, you need to, you know, control yourself. And I can also tell my husband, please don't reward me with this or reward me with that, or bring me cookies from the bakery or cupcakes from, you know, the cupcake shop, you know. And so, because my husband knows I am a foodie at heart, and I love all things sweet. And so, you know, I kind of have to lay my foot down there. And because he also, you know, come the weekend, oh, I want pizza, I want this, I want that. You know, it's the weekend. And I have to buckle down and say, I'm sorry, but I don't want any of that. And if you're going to do it on your own time, you know, type of a thing. Because it does affect me. So, yeah, I'm hoping I'm answering the question. Yeah. I don't necessarily know. I don't know. I mean, once I got down to the weight I wanted to be, I rewarded myself with boobs and a tummy tuck. That's not food, you know. It's just setting your mind to a goal and where you want to be and getting yourself there. And, yeah, so this topic has turned out to be pretty tough for me. So I think it's tough because, and I know this may sound wrong in so many levels, but I kind of do what I want, when I want, buy what I want, when I want. If I don't have the money, save up for it. And I do everything in moderation. And that was key, or that has been key to my success, to me maintaining my weight, is everything in moderation. I did not deprive myself of anything. But I have changed my habits, if that all makes any sense at all, you know. I don't know if I had mentioned it in this video, my previous video, but, you know, now we go out of town. We used to go whatever restaurant had the, you know, fattening best food ever, you know. Now we go to Whole Foods and I can get my small portion of food. My husband can get whatever he wants to eat, and we're both happy and we're both satisfied, and we're both not, you know, ending our out of town trip with regret of all this food that we ate that we shouldn't have, when we could go to Whole Foods, eat the buffet style, you know, choices there, and both come out happy with good, delicious, healthy, you know, food. So we've changed our life around in so many aspects like that, that we now reward and treat ourselves completely differently than we used to in the past. Not to say that occasionally we have a pizza, occasionally, you know, we go and have, you know, ice cream or whatever, but those are occasionally, and occasionally in moderation, it's great, right? So, oh gosh, I hope I made some kind of sense. I hope I didn't just blabber for 11 minutes and 24 seconds, but that's kind of what happened this week's topic. So, bye.